Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, it's January the 4th, 2017. I'd like to wish everyone well, a Happy New Year, and I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and got all those wonderful gifts for Christmas. And now you're ready, you're having a Happy New Year here. I must say my Christmas, it was alright. I worked all the way up until Christmas Eve. Everybody wanted to get those yards all cleaned up, a lot of leaves and all. So that's what I was doing basically all during the week, doing a lot of leaf jobs, cleaning up, and done that all the way up to Christmas Eve. Then the next week, going into New Year's, I was still doing the same thing. A lot of people were wanting to get their yards all cleaned up there for the New Year's. Then it kind of slowed back down, and just been moseying along, little in and odd jobs here and there, cleanups. I'm headed right now to go do one. Customer emailed me in regards to cleaning up his property here today. He wanted me to give him an estimate on doing some mulch, and I think I had some more jobs, some townhomes people want me to come out and give an estimate on, and I went and done some of those, and some of them are real small, and it's not worth really even bothering with it. I mean, the yard is real small, and I know some of them, they don't want to pay much for it due to the fact that it's small. They want to pay something like $10 or $15, and I'm not going to bother with that. I tell them it's $30, and they'll say, well, it's so small. I'm like, it's not even worth it, for me to even bother with a little $10, $15 yard when you can go over here and mow something else more reasonable, make some money out of it. You wasting your time on some of that stuff. $10 or $15. I mean, nah, that's okay. But I got some more. I'm looking at townhome. They want me to cut the whole facility. They had about, I think it was something like, about 11 townhomes. They all put together. They want the front and the back mowed. So you're looking at probably about 10 months you can cut on that property, and probably do it every bi-weekly. Something like that. So I got to give him a quote on that. I'll see if I get it. And I know how that is. I asked them what was wrong. They said, well, they were just tired of using the other person that they were using for it, and feel that he was doing a good job, rather. So if that got comfortable with getting what he was getting, but not producing good quality work on the lawn. So I'm like, okay. So, and that's, that they have a little board meeting with all of the tenants there. So that's what they had said about the other guy. So I'm like, okay. But that's just, I don't know. I'm gonna put the bid in, and I'll see if I get it or not. And like I said, my year was going great until I got a call there yesterday, and that kind of ended my New Year's there. It was just, oh man, y'all, some of these people, they call you from last year. You was taking care of them, but they were paying. I say a pain, I mean a pain. I mean, you know, it's just, oh God. I mean, I guess I would have been okay if he would have waited a little bit longer, but I was like, you know, when the phone rang and answered and it was this guy, and I was like, oh no. Oh God. I mean, this guy is very, what can I say? He's time consuming. He, I don't know. I guess it was, you know, due to last year, he kind of got on my nerves. I don't know if he'd been drinking or juiced up or what it was, but he wanted me to trim a tree, and I was trimming this tree and taking my time. The wind was blowing, and I was like, you're not paying me that much. I'm not gonna get in a rush. I'm gonna do this thing safe as I can do it, and I did. You know, well, it took me some time. I went over there about 8 o'clock, and I didn't leave at about 2. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm trimming the trees, mow his yard, and then, well, meanwhile, he kept interrupting me because he wanted me to come in and help him put up, you know, these exotic animals, you know, where they go over to South Africa and they shoot them, and then they, you know, get them stuffed, and, you know, taxidermists where they can hang them on the wall, which that's fine and good, you know, if that's what you like. I don't really like killing animals just to, you know, be killing them, but some people like that for a sport. But I can understand that, you know, if the animal was finna attack you and everything, but just to kill them because it's a sport and hang them on the wall, nah, I don't like that. But each to their own, whatever make them happy, if that's what they like to do. But meanwhile, he had this animal, y'all, and the thing fell off the wall. So it was way up 2-story. So he wanted me to come in and help him get it back up there. That took more of my time, y'all. So, you know, I go on and I'm helping the guy, and he wanted me to come in. Normally I like to go and mow the lawn and get away from it and move on. I got my own house to go to. I don't need to be going to nobody's house. I don't want to go. I just don't like really going to people's house. No. But anyway, I'm going and help the guy. Then he wants to drill this, and just wasting my time, you know, while he drill this and gets the bit and all this and that. Then, you know, he gives me the impression that, oh, well, come with me in the garage and everything. So I go with him to the garage, helps him find a bit and everything, then goes back. Then he misplaced the bit, and then he gonna ask me, did I take his bit? And I'm like, I got all kinds of tools and bits and drills in my garage at home, and why do I need to take somebody's crap? You know. But anyway, I didn't say anything because I was finna go off on him and let him know I don't need to take nothing. I got plenty of stuff. I'll give you some bits and drills if you need one. If you feel that I gotta take something, I don't need nothing. I don't need to come in your house. I bring my tools to work with. But I didn't say nothing to him. I let him go on. But he was getting on my last nerve, y'all. He was getting on my nerves. And I looked at him. And he looked at me, and he knew right then and there that he was getting on my nerves. He was teeing me off, because I was finna get with him. You know, I was finna give him what he was asking for. Don't keep messing with me. Because I was like, man, you call me over here, you don't want to pay me nothing as it is. And you're wasting my time, and my time is valuable. And I ain't got time to be messing around with some old man trying to hang some old exotic animal up on the doggone wall. And he had a lot of them, y'all. Now let me tell you, I'm holding the ladder and everything. He gets up there, he gonna climb up there with the ladder and this exotic. The thing was heavy. He gets up there and he tries to put it on the wall, y'all. And he couldn't lift it up. He drops the thing and he falls his old butt off the ladder on the floor. And he's like, oh. And I'm like, oh, are you all right? Are you all right? You know? And I'm like, oh man, this is all I need today. Some old man falling down, hurting himself. You know, he's already talking noise, but I'm like, okay. So meanwhile, you know, he done feel hurting, feel down, aching and whatever. But anyway, I go on and help the old man out. Meanwhile, but I didn't hang that thing up. Then I was like, okay. So, after that, then I'm like, I gotta finish this. So I go back into the house. I leave out his house, and I go back and tell him, to his house. I said, look, man, I gotta finish this up. I gotta get out of here. I got things to do. Then he wants me to do something else, trim another tree in the back. I'm like, is this for real? I'm about ready to quit. So, I'm like, okay, I'll go on and I trim it. And I said, once I got away from him, I was really ready to just tell him to have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and not to call me. But I didn't tell him that. So he called me and want me to come work on Saturdays. And I think I will tell him Saturday that I'm not going to be working on those Saturdays anymore. Not for him, I'm not. But, and then, I'm starting off the year, and I'm like, oh, man, the crap like that starting up again with me. But anyway, luckily he was okay. He fell down, he was hurting. I mean, that ladder was like 12 feet, and he's standing way up there, and he fell off the top of it with that thing. I'm glad he didn't get hurt or anything, but he fell pretty far, and I was like, oh, man. But he was being stubborn. And he came out there, he was talking noise, trying to rush me up, and I'm like, I'm going to take my time because I ain't getting paid that much. But anyway, I finished up that day. It took me some hours, to get everything finished up. All I got was $100 out of it. And I was like, this is crap. I'm not going to waste no more of my time like that for no $100. I could have been doing something more relaxing than to be bothered with that. But anyway, I finished that up and went on and done my other jobs, y'all. But that's why I say my New Year was beginning to be good until that came up. But anyway, hopefully the rest of the year won't be like that with no money, them kind of customers. But anyway, I hope all of y'all are having a good year, and gonna have a good prosperous year here in 2017. I know some people may not be working, and due to the weather, snow and cold and all. And well, it's been kind of cold here, and I haven't really been doing that much work. So it's been raining and all. But right now I just pulled up at a lawn I'm finna take care of, and see if I can get in here and get this taken care of, y'all. And hey, if I get a chance, I'll get back with y'all. But this here is just a lawn that I've done a video on it before, and it's not that much to it. I'm just gonna shape it up. It's got a few little spots growing in it. Just edge it up, touch it up a little bit here. That's all. But anyway, if I get a chance, I get something good and interesting, I'll show y'all that. And well, if I get that other property that I put a bid in, I'll give you a video of that if I do a cleanup on that. But anyway, y'all, let me I'm finna get out of here and see if I can get this taken care of, and head on and see what else I can do for today. But I will be chatting with y'all later. Take care. Hey, leave comments, let me know how y'all doing out there. And everyone, all the new subscribers, thank y'all for subscribing to my channel. Hopefully I'll keep doing some good videos this year. And I just want to say thanks to everyone. Thanks for the great support. And let's see what else. Yep, I hope everybody has a good year this year. But anyway, let me go, y'all. I'm gonna talk with y'all later. Bye.